Hey guys, last week I made a video talking about modifying a flashlight and changing the specs on it slightly to make it a better product. And that video got a bunch of comments and a bunch of questions about it. Not the type of comments and questions that I was expecting though. The questions primarily revolved around a comment I made that once we made modifications to this flashlight, that we sold it briefly on Amazon. And people were asking, well, why did you sell it briefly if the modifications were so successful? That's a good question, and considering that it was one sentence out of about a 30-minute video, it surprised me that so many people picked up on that. But it's not that this item failed on Amazon after the modifications. Quite the contrary. Our initial order after we made modifications was 3,000 pieces, and those 3,000 pieces sold at a very fast rate. Sold out in about 4 months. So it was selling rapidly. It did very, very well. But during that period of time, we decided that we would market it or attempt to market it to some brick and mortar retailers. And as it turned out, we were successful in doing that. But one of the retailers that wanted to sell the product had the requirement that we not sell on Amazon. They wanted to have it as a store exclusive product. They did not want to private label it or put their brand on it. They were happy to buy it from us, but they wanted to make it an exclusive product for their store. First time anything like that has ever happened to me, and I really wasn't quite sure how to negotiate. I spoke to a couple of people that had more experience in retail channels than I did, and they told me that I basically hit a home run. It was just a question now of finding out what kind of stipulations that this store wanted in order to carry the product as an exclusive product. And as it turned out, they really didn't ask anything of us other than they wanted it to be an exclusive product, and no other restrictions other than we could not sell the product online, and we already understood that. I kind of did some informal number crunching in my head, kind of anticipated sales if I stayed on Amazon and my other e-commerce channels, or if I went exclusive with this company. And really, I don't know enough about it. I'm not going to tell you I'm an expert at this, so I can't tell you that my decision was necessarily 100% right. But what I will tell you is that they sent me a contract, and they wanted to initially purchase 60,000 pieces. That is correct, 60,000 pieces. Just my rough estimates off the top of my head, back of an envelope, write it on a napkin kind of thing, just, educated guess and some gut feeling involved there was that was probably equivalent to what I would anticipate selling on Amazon over a period of maybe 5 or 6 years. All in one lump sum, all at the same time. They write you a big old fat check and mail it to you, and life is good. And that's what I did. It was perhaps a once in a lifetime thing. I will not lie to you and say I have not looked at other products with the same kind of thought now that now I know that this is possible. Should I look at products that I can modify or develop with big retailers in mind and offer it to them as some type of exclusive? But based on everything I've seen, this was really kind of a unique situation. It's not, well, unique is the wrong word, but it's a rare situation, put it that way. And it's not necessarily one that you could plan for, but certainly when an opportunity like this presents itself, you take advantage of it. So that's why we pulled this product that we had modified off of Amazon. When you have a retail merchant that's offering you that kind of exposure and that kind of order quantity and order volume, you go with that. So that's about 2.5 years ago now, and they have been ordering high volume of this product ever since on a very regular basis. It took us 6 months to fill the initial order of 60,000 pieces, and that worked out pretty well for them. And I was happy that they worked with us because our initial manufacturer in China did not have the capacity to produce 60,000 pieces overnight. It took them a couple of months to produce it, and I think it almost killed them, to be honest with you. I think that was a heavy lift for them, but they got it done, and they continue to partner with us to this day on that product. Last word on this product, not to add any confusion to the mix, but like I said, this product is being sold exclusively through retail channels, brick and mortar retail channels at this point in time. But we also had an inquiry as to a high-end version of this product. And that kind of surprised us, because we thought we had created a high-end version of this product with our modifications. But there was a market out there that wanted something even rougher. Well, not rougher, more durable, let's say it that way. So we asked a few questions. We cross-checked the answers we got with maybe some other potential markets, and we found that there was a market for a higher end version of this exact light. So we are now producing that as well. The higher end version incorporates a number of additional features. One, we increased the battery capacity. Once again, we increased it by about 50%, which brings it to about 22,000 milliamp hours of battery capacity. The entire body of the flashlight is now aluminum, as opposed to just this main part of the body. The entire body is now aluminum, and it's also rubberized. So it's extremely durable. It handles shock and vibration extremely well. And we went to a tougher glass for the lens, and we also have fully waterproofed it. Now, this flashlight, our modified version of it, is extremely waterproof. It's not a diving light by any stretch, but I mean, we've dropped it in swimming pools for a couple of minutes. Rain, things of that nature are unlikely to affect it. The higher end version of it is waterproof. You could literally use it as a dive light if you were inclined to do so. And that light is now being sold to first responders, to firefighters, police officers, rescue crews, EMTs, things of that nature. And it's being sold, again, through some exclusive channels directly to them. It's not available on Amazon. And moreover, we are also marketing that now to the Department of Defense, and we anticipate having a pretty sizable order for it sometime later this summer. It's gone through some testing with them over the last year, and the feedback we've got has been nothing but positive. And I don't know, that's what I wanted to do the follow-up video about, because some people had questions about why we pulled it off of Amazon, and so there's your answer. And I think it also goes to show you what you can do. As remarkable as your sales can be on Amazon, don't forget brick and mortar. Don't forget secondary business to business type marketing, because there's a huge market out there for things that can go to people that would never think about looking on Amazon for it. In the tens of thousands of pieces, it's just too good of a market to overlook. So if you come up with something that you think is truly unique, shop it around and see what other people think as well. Worst thing they can do is laugh at you, but if you know your product, or if you're willing to learn about product development, you can really make entry into some markets that are extremely lucrative. So anyway, just wanted to give you an update on the video from last week and explain a few things to people. Once again, if you have any questions, that's what the comment section down below is about. We'd appreciate it if you would hit like and subscribe if you found this informative or helpful. And that's about it. We'll see you in the next video.